Okay, so let's get into it. We've been looking at the first few episodes of the new season of Tell Me Lies, and I have to say, what we got was...
It was a reckoning. That's really the only word for it.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to break down. We're walking through it all, how Steven just weaponizes everyone's secrets, Lucy's really tragic spiral, and all the cliffhangers that are setting up the entire season.
This is where it all comes home to roost. Okay, let's unpack this. We jump straight to 2015. It's Bree and Evan's wedding day. Everything looks perfect, right? And then Steven decides it's time to, detonate a bomb.
Right.
Airdrops an audio file to Bree.
It's Evan confessing he slept with Lucy back in college. Total chaos.
The thing everyone focused on was Bree's reaction.
Right. You'd expect pure rage at Lucy or at Evan, but instead she just looks at Lucy and says,
I'm a terrible person. I'm probably the worst person you know.
And that line, that one line, sets up the entire season's mystery. What could Bree have possibly done that makes her feel worse than her best friend sleeping with her fiancé?
Right.
So, okay, let's rewind back to 2009, Baird College. Lucy and Steven are secretly back together because,
Because they love toxicity.
they do. And he already knows about Lucy and Evan. He's just sitting on it, waiting.
Treating it like an investment.
100%. And you see his calculations at that 80s party. Everyone's taking MDMA, getting vulnerable.
But not Steven.
Nope. He pockets his pill, stays totally sober while pretending to be high.
Just so he can watch her. So he can be in complete control while she's not. That's just pure calculation.
It's the ultimate expression of his control issues. He even tries to bait her by sharing fake secrets, trying to get her to confess about Evan. But she doesn't.
She pivots, right. She confesses a sexual kink.
And the second she does that, the instant she fails his little test,
Yeah.
he withdraws, he goes cold.
Shuts down. It's textbook punishment. You didn't perform the shame I wanted, so I'm withdrawing all affection.
Which all pays off the next morning. He finally drops the bomb, I know about Evan, and he asks that question, the question that defines their entire relationship.
Are you worried about losing me, or are you afraid of me?
Oof.
It's a loyalty test, and she knows the real answer is I'm afraid of you, but she can't say that.
Any answer she gives is the wrong one for her and the right one for him.
And while all that's happening, you get this brief moment of something almost wholesome between Bree and Wrigley.
It's so strange, right? They're bonding over grief.
Right.
His brother, her family stuff. It's maybe the only genuine connection we see.
For about 5 minutes, because Wrigley, who means well, just goes and tells Evan that Bree slept with a married professor. And now Evan has that piece of the puzzle.
Right.
Which leads us straight into episode 2. We can't help it if we are a problem.
Right. Steven's torture campaign just escalates.
Oh, it really does. He starts playing her anxious voicemails back to her, which is just so cruel.
Yeah.
He's saying, I own your emotional state. I will use your panic against you.
But that's not even the peak.
The karaoke scene, I had to watch through my fingers.
It is so excruciating.
Yeah.
He agrees to a duet
Don't go breaking my heart.
and lets her get up on stage alone.
The public humiliation is just...
It is. But you get that one little flicker of light when Bree gets up there with her.
Yeah, it's a great moment for their friendship. It shows that, underneath all the drama that's coming, there is still something there.
For now.
Mm-hmm. And when she confronts him, he just pivots back to his old tricks, blames Evan.
Right.
But this time, Lucy gets a little moment of triumph.
Right.
He tries to force her to confess to Bree as another one of his tests.
And she just snaps. She stops playing his game.
Finally, she calls his bluff. She lists all his sins, leaving Macy to die, abandoning her in the coconut bra, all of it.
It was a huge moment of agency for her. She realized his power only works if the secret stays a secret.
And while all this is going on, Bree's doing some detective work.
Right. She befriends a freshman, Amanda, and realizes Oliver, the professor, isn't just some fling she had. He's a predator.
A predator with a pattern? He grooms students at the same Christmas parties every single year.
And Bree has this awful realization that she was just part of that pattern. It's devastating, but it also gives her a mission. She goes from being a victim to an investigator.
Yeah.
Then we get the Pippa and Diana twist.
Right. Pippa and Diana kissing. It's maybe the only healthy-ish thing happening.
For a second, anyway. But Pippa's still dating Wrigley, so,
Yeah.
that's going to get messy.
Of course. Which leads us straight into episode 3, Repent. Lucy tries to rebound with Alex, but he's just as cold and withholding as Steven.
He's texting during foreplay. I mean, he's just another trigger for her. He's not a safe harbor. He's a mirror of the abuse she's used to.
Meanwhile, Steven is completely spiraling. His family cut him off.
Right.
So with nothing left to control in his own life, he decides to just hurt Lucy.
And he's so direct about it. He baits her into coming to his dorm, and then he just says it. I want to hurt you, and I don't know how else to do it.
And then he turns on the camera, that scene.
Right.
He forces her to record a video. He makes her say she lied about the assault allegation against Chris.
But not just that she lied to protect Pippa, which was the truth. He forces her to say she lied for attention.
And that's the key, that one detail. It's not just blackmail material anymore.
No, it's a weapon that gives him ownership over her narrative forever. It could destroy her.
It's a narrative nuclear bomb. It gives him total impunity.
And the fallout is just heartbreaking. Lucy is so traumatized, she goes right back to Alex.
And asks him to degrade her.
Yeah. She asks him to call her pathetic. She's confusing abuse with intimacy because it feels familiar. It's safer than the unknown.
She's been completely dismantled.
And just when you think it cannot possibly get any worse,
The cliffhanger. Diana takes a pregnancy test, and it's positive.
the timeline is a mess. But the show is definitely suggesting that Steven is the father, which would set up an explosion that would hit every single character.
Right.
So it all comes back to this central theme, doesn't it? The toxicity of connection. Every single relationship is built on shared trauma or guilt.
Every single one, even the ones that seem healthy at first, like Pippa and Diana, it's all rooted in shame.
So these 3 episodes have set the stage for what you have to call the consequences season.
Absolutely. Steven has the nuke, Bree has the ammo, and Diana has the pregnancy bomb. And they are all ticking.
Totally agree.
And on a practical note for all of you out there, if your ex ever asks you to record a confession video, just run. Run to Spain. Don't even think about it.
Literally pack a bag and go. That is a lesson we can all take away from this exceptionally dark deep dive.
Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.